What's up, Pittsburgh? We are back with another edition of Bar-jutsu Live. I'm your host, Jim. With me, as always, the best two hosts, best two hosts. Guy that can't fucking figure out 6 inches by a mile. I ask the guy every day, I'm like, dude, move your chair 6 inches to the right. And he's like, I want to punch you in the throat, Mr. Gothop, Aaron Romeo. Fuck you, Aaron.
Thank you.
And then the beautiful, the lovely, the gorgeous, the sweaty, because it's 132 degrees in here at Scarpaci's in Mount Washington. Miss Amanda Nini, what's up?
Hello.
You got some guests here today.
Yes.
We kind of promoted it in the pregame show. We went a little early again because it's hot as shit, folks. I mean, like, if I would have known it, Danielle, if I would have known it was going to be this hot, I would have put deodorant on my balls. It's so hot in here. Danielle's got a special shot for us this week. Not right now, but she's going to come back. It's kind of themed for our guests today. But
Mocha Mint Christmas shot.
Fantastic. It's a Christmas shot. And with that said, Miss Nini, would you mind introducing our two guests?
All right. Well, first of all, in the Santa Claus suit would be my father,
Pittsburgh Santa.
Pittsburgh Santa, Mr. Bird. Okay. Nothing.
All right.
And next to him is the lovely Bobby.
Very much.
These guys, they were all talking it up until the cameras went live, and now they're like, So before we get into the stories, which I already know we're going to lose control of the show. Once we switch the cameras over, it's all theirs.
Another Facebook ban.
I know, right? Because of the asshole that's watching us right now. They can't take it that we have our own television show. Sorry, Mom. There you go. Fuck you. But before we get into all that, Aaron Romeo, God, how did your chair move over again?
I don't know.
It's an everyday thing.
Aaron was also just shirtless.
I know, right?
So just
He's got all this.
naked before the show.
You know what amazes me about that? And as much as I love you, because you're like a brother to me, like in a foster home, whenever they're like, this is your new brother, and then the lights go out, and you try to smother him
And
in
then
his sleep.
I appear.
There you go. Doing the tongue thing. Aaron, what's in the news?
The news. Well, there's interesting facts. There's conspiracy theories about the fires in Hawaii. You're saying that was started
Are you talking about started by the plane with the big reflector thing on it?
that whole,
I agree, because of that whole, they were going to do a restart of Maui. And they were going to get out of your nose. They were going to do all this shit. They were going to make it smart. It was going to be the first smart island or something where everything was smart. So they were like, fuck it. Let's just wipe everything out. I believe that.
There's supposedly whole theory behind that. And then this is not to jump from subject to subject, but Antarctica, there's like sexual harassment or stuff like
What?
that going on.
With polar bears?
Female scientists over there, whoever's over there, there's like damn female sexual, I guess, advances going on because you're alone in Antarctica. So,
Wait, who's sexually harassing them if they're alone?
well, I guess the male
the Vikings?
scientists, whoever's over there, there's a whole bunch of scientists or whatever people go there to.
And I say this every week. This is
Research.
exactly why I don't watch the news, because when he comes here spewing this shit, it's amazing to me. So there's sexual harassment going on. So we're going to take a break in the news right now because Danielle is here. Danielle, please take a step over with Pittsburgh Santa, and please explain what we got.
Well, this is kind of on the fly tonight, but we have a mocha mint shot, and I tried Bailey's, Rumple Mints, a little bit of simple syrup, and we'll splash it grenadine for cherry. So we'll see.
Fantastic.
Is that alcohol in here?
Yes, none for you.
Santa's
Sober
Santa, he's driving the sleigh, so
Cheers to that.
cheers to that.
Cheers to Bar
So,
Jackson.
all right, cheers to Bar-jutsu and
Cheers.
to Christmas in August.
Salute.
Salute.
August already. Salute. Mm.
I don't feel like it's It's just very mint.
Oh, this is
Oh man! Oh,
Are you?
Bailey's are clue.
oh.
It's full of mint.
I get a
Oh.
little crazy when I drink.
Very nice.
Now you could be all messed up
Ooh.
on your rumplements.
I know, right? I'm all jacked up. Hey, if you guys ever want to try Danielle's patented shots of the week, make sure you stop up at Scarpaci's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night. She is up here. Just tell her you saw her shot and you want to do one. She'll hook you up. She's always got oh man. Ooh, the aftertaste. That was a good one. It was really good. So oh my god, you and the tongue. So, all right, getting back to the news. We were talking about that. Antarctica. So what's happening? They're being harassed. You know, they signed up for that. They knew there's like
And people are probably thinking we're in a remote area, can get away with it. You know, it's
I guess. But I mean, you got to accept that.
technology.
You got to accept the fact that you are on a continent of ice, and
No one's around.
they're swinging dicks left and right. Somebody's gonna want to poke you. You gotta accept in a job like that. And look, people are gonna be like, "Ah, fuck you, poor girl. You can't talk like that on the show because women need to be respected." Yeah, okay, I get that. But when you're going somewhere, like if you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna go take this trip on this deserted island, and I know it's just me and I have a vagina, and then there's two other dudes." Well, I do have multiple holes, so eventually, the time that we're gonna spend there, somebody's gonna want to penetrate those. Mom, I am so sorry. I know you're watching this.
And my dad is here.
No, yeah, fuck that. Father Christmas knows all about it. But anyways, that is interesting. So what? Are they trying to leave the continent? Or they?
I mean, I have to read more on it, but yeah, it's things going on there. Like, man,
It's
crazy.
my hat is off to you, sir, for some
Antarctica.
fabulous stories so far. How about this? I want to reach back into the archives. I want to know why nobody's talking about this. So months ago, this is August, so back in June or July or whatever it is, an aircraft crashed. Boom. Lands, right? They're like, oh shit, it crashed. Let's go investigate. That's not exactly the terminology that they used. I'm sure there was an oh fuck somewhere. But they check it out and it's piloted, right? Not remote pilot or anything, not like, electronics. The aircraft is piloted by non-human biologics, all right? Which
This
means
is your area, Father.
Oh yeah, I've seen UFOs.
so. Oh, I would say so because if you are delivering all those presents, you're gonna encounter one or two here and there over the last few hundred years. But my thing is, they sat in front of Congress and said, "Oh yeah, they're non-human biologics," and they were like, "Oh, okay, cool. Next subject. What the fuck is going on?" I can't understand. But these are the kind of stories that you're supposed to be looking up. Disappointment right here. I need you, not disappointment. I need you to dig more on this. So next week,
Find that.
I want info, baby.
And bring that alien here for an interview.
All right, because you're all excited, and Santa was going to say something. Santa, what do you want to say?
Ah, shit, I forgot.
Awesome. Fantastic. I hate cutting off my guests. Because I know he wants to get it off of his chest, his very hairy chest. Show me your hairy chest. Show me your hairy chest. Terrible. Look at that. Look at that.
You related to a chimpanzee?
All right, put it down. This is a family show, for Christ's sakes. I know you want to get this off your chest, so let's talk about it. NFL.
Steelers coming up 2 weeks. They'll be playing the Niners to open the season. 49ers at home and then Browns at home.
Coming off of a bullshit preseason of 3-0, which means nothing because their starters came out and played fifth stringers for these other teams, and the whole Steeler Nation is all excited, which this is why I wish Steelman was here right now, because I'd love to get his opinion on it. Steel, if you're watching, we need your opinion on this. But everyone's all super excited. They're like, oh my God, the Steelers are going to be great. They're going to the Super Bowl, and now we get better. That's actually Pittsburgh East for those of you watching outside the tri-state area. But what? They know how much I hate the Steelers. I can't stand them. They're pompous asses, but we'll get into this. Right now, Iron City's going, dude, shut up. Sorry, Neil. Anyways, what's your predictions for this season for the States?
10-7 or 11-6.
11-6, 10-7.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. You ready? They're gonna go. What is it when a team doesn't finish a season? What do they call it? Forfeit or something like that? I predict they're gonna win 3 games. This is a prediction. A prediction. They're gonna lose 3 games. They're gonna win 1 game, and then on their way to Seattle or whatever city they're going to fly to, it crashes and the whole team dies. And then next season is dedicated to Steelers. I place that bet every year for Vegas. 1 year it's going to win. I'm going to be living on my own island, Epstein Island,
Oh.
minus the minors. Holy shit! It is.
Special.
Like, stand that happened over you.
Motive.
Oh, see that? Santa's gonna call the FAA and have that happen, folks. All right. So, do you got anything else in the news? You piece of fucking shit, folks. Just so
Well-
you guys know, watching, I love Aaron to death. Nothing else. What else is going on?
Well,
Talk about some
they're-
death and
they're saying
dismemberment.
Trump's being indicted on all this.
They're saying he's being indicted, or he has been indicted.
Has been, and of course we've seen his mug shots and
Fabulous. He raised
it's
$7 million after that mugshot came. The
Boy,
guy,
I wish I could do that.
yeah.
Santa, you already raised billions and billions of dollars. every
Biden's
year.
running again.
I know. And I know we don't talk about religion and politics and stuff in there, but come on. It's what everybody's talking about. It's a joke anymore.
Yeah,
It's a woke joke.
It's a
Hey,
business.
I think Santa for president.
Hey, why not?
Give me all the.
I agree with that because I would make a lovely vice president.
Would you?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Blowing stuff up.
Nene, now that you're on camera right now, give us a little background on our guests today.
All right. Well, Santa, like I said, is possibly my father. Not 100% sure, but I don't have his nose. Thank God.
I wish we had Zoom on these characters.
Oh, God. But yes, he is my father, possibly.
Good nose.
He has been dressing up as Santa since I was little to protest things and to cause trouble.
Let me get this
And-
straight. Not to present you with gifts under the
No, no,
tree.
No, no, no.
Not to bring you food and stuff and be like, hey, Merry Christmas, but to protest.
To protest.
All right.
But as I got older, I had to help. I had to make the signs and
She had to
do
be
all.
my elf.
I had to be the owl. So now that's just the thing. We have 2 Santa suits, one for backup,
What?
just in case.
Just in case of what?
Just in case we
We
lose
have
one.
2 clients.
Yes, I mean I could be Santa as well,
Oh, fantastic.
but
Santa sings too.
Santa sings, Santa dances, Santa
Forget the
does
words for this.
everything. And next to Santa would be Bobby. Bobby is a co-worker and he's the best. And he gets stung by a lot of bees because he got his karma. And he's kind of like my dad's bestie boo.
So I can amuse you.
Like Aaron is my bestie boo. Those 2 are kind of like a little couple now. They're super cute.
So we played a video for the pregame episode.
Yes.
Every episode. For those of you watching right now, the dozens watching right now, before we go live, we always play a pregame video of what's going on. Played a video of Santa dancing outside of we can say it, right? We don't give a shit where he was dancing.
Out of the
Jim
chicken.
Short.
Yeah, the Kia dealership. So he was in front of a Kia dealership.
Yes.
And he was protesting. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take it over to Chris Kringle, the one and only Pittsburgh Santa. What's going on, Santa?
What's up, fuckhead?
Nice! Way to go! Love it. It's like bad Santa all over again. So it is summertime, and you are cleanly shaven like that. Tell us a little bit. I know Nini already gave us a little rundown, but you give us a little rundown. What's going on here?
A car from Kia. Okay? 100,000 mile warranty. Okay? And I had 90,000 on it or something. The engine went bad. So it's my wife's car. And I told her, I said, take it out to Jim Shorkey, which I'm allowed to use his name, right?
Yeah.
I don't know Jim Shorkey, but his employees are assholes. Okay? They told my wife she said it's using 3 quarts of oil a week. He said, well, we got to charge you $850. Meanwhile, there's a warranty, 100,000 pounds, and non-refundable. Okay?
All right.
And he said, I don't care about the warranty. Something like that.
Jim Shorkey Kia.
Jim Shorkey Kia. Now, I don't know him, but his employees are assholes.
Okay.
Okay, so I decided to go out, put a little protest on. And I dressed up as Santa. Okay, had signs everywhere. You know, Kia
I make
socks.
signs.
Kia socks. Glad Kia don't make airplanes. And I stood out there for what? About 2 hours?
Couple hours,
I
yeah.
was dancing. Yeah, I do a little dance here. You know.
We had
So,
music. We had our
we
little
had
radio.
music. The police come. Okay. I said to the cops, I said, listen, I'm not doing nothing wrong here. I'm not on their property. You can't do nothing. He said, I know, but can you leave?
Oh my goodness.
First time my name was ever on a police report. I was very excited about
Why was it? Why was your name on the?
it because I was with them. I mean,
Were you just sitting there like?
I had signs on and I'm dancing.
Well, how long ago was this?
It's about 2 years.
Oh my God, this was that recent?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And then we went to did we go the?
We can't mention it because they did fix it.
Okay.
Another one. Another dealer. I was going to go to Santa, but I couldn't get no permission to protest on it. They owned all the truckers.
Oh,
So they would have dragged my ass to jail if I did. So I had to be careful. I might be a little stupid sometimes, but that time I was smart.
We're very smart when it comes to our skis.
So anyway, Kia's pulling this shit. They get the best warranties, but they don't honor them. Not very many. I don't know if it's Kia telling the dealerships to deter them as much as you can. All right? Now, I had a friend of mine had a Kia. His engine's going bad. It's not 100,000 miles. They have a process that they want you to go through. They change your oil. They charge you too. Okay? And they want you to go through this process to see how much oil it's used. Well, the guy said, well, I do a lot of driving. I go to work and that. Yeah. They said, well, that's all right. He said, if I go over 100,000 miles, you'll cover it, right? They said, oh, yeah. Well, they're liars. They charge you $10,000.
Jesus.
And
See, now I got to make sure I go to Meineke tomorrow and get my oil change. So, Mike, if you're watching, I'm coming tomorrow. But go on.
Another girl just recently had a 2-year-old Kia, 23,000 miles. This is Monroeville Kia. Did you hear me, bitch? Okay, you little bastard. 23,000 miles on this car, 2 years old. Kia says, well, this might be your fault. You know, you didn't get the oil change. This girl she does everything to the point, you know. And they let her go for a month without a rental car or anything.
This is Monroeville Kia.
That's Monroeville, you bastards. Okay.
I want it to be known that Miss Nini booked the guest tonight. All thanks to old Mandy there. Thank you. Greatest guest ever. All right, please continue, sir.
Okay, what was I saying?
Fuck Monroeville.
You got the one they charged $10,000. There's a class action suit against them a couple of years ago that told you everything that's happened to the car. Okay? They settled it, but took no blame. But they paid everybody off. And when I went against them, I had the class action suit. I never even heard of it, but I had it printed out. And I had, and my car did the same thing. And so anyway, let me see. One more. My brother-in-law took his car to get an oil change. The guy says there's no oil in it. He said, oh, yeah. He had a Kia, so he took it up to the dealership. Okay? They said, you blew the engine. We're not at fault. Okay? Then he said, fuck this. I'm not paying $10,000. The car's not worth that much. So he left the car. Okay? They called him a couple months later. They wanted to charge him storage. Meanwhile, they asked what the cars are doing.
Right.
They knew it, them little bastards. Okay? And it really should be, for what they do, should be a criminal offense. They're screwing people. And they tried to screw Santa, but Santa ain't going that way.
So is this with the Kia thing? Is this the first time Santa has made the appearance, or have you been Santa?
No, Santa's been down to all the Steeler games, which you don't like the Steelers, with signs all over my car. Kia sucks. Kia knew who I was, or knew about it. Okay? So, I went to every Steeler game 2 hours before for all the tailgaters and that, so they could see my signs and that. A lot of people appreciate it.
Yeah.
And
Because a lot of people are getting screwed. Okay.
they live on a main road, and all of the signs stayed on the car.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
He was on a Facebook page. Somebody
Kia
random.
from-
No,
somebody
no,
from Texas.
no. Somebody from Texas saw this
Yeah.
and was like posting it all over the
Oh,
internet.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they took a
Oh,
picture.
okay.
Oh, look at you going viral. It kind of
Good thing.
Santa's kind of thing.
Santa's
I like that. So other than the Kia Bob, you don't like bees.
I didn't mind them before I got lit up by a bunch of. I didn't care at all.
Can you do the
He
imitation?
says, go over Bobby and hoe that dirt over here so we can clean it up. And where it's disappointing, I go over, I get the hoe, and I start hoeing. I'm hoeing.
Hose. All those hoes.
Big time hoe. I'm hoeing.
Yellow jacket.
Yellow jacket last night hit. And I'm
He's
so
telling a
glad
story.
you brought this up.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but he's telling the story, and Aaron Romeo was like, "Oh, yellow jackets." And he's like getting the specifics of the story.
Yeah. They lit me up in
My place.
my stomach, my belly button.
Your booby.
They got me on my
7 times.
They got me on my fucking nipple. They got me on my leg. He's still laughing about it. I come on, I'm trying to swat him off. He kept on hitting me.
See how big he is. He's like a gorilla with the
So
arms
I
going
was talking about this for weeks. He was laughing at me about it. And so I come on. He goes in, oh, there's no bees in there. You're all right. I said, are you sure? He goes, no, you're good. I go back in, I get fucking nailed. Hammered.
Somebody got to go
He
in.
goes, Bobby, we have to finish this job. I said, fuck you. Fuck you. I'll fucking walk off the job right now. He goes, oh, what are you going to do? You can't do that. We have to finish the job. I said, I don't give a fuck. You know? I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm not going back here. So he goes back here,
Stealing.
and this asshole gets in.
Once or twice, I think.
But he come on, same shit. But he thought it was
Well, that's
funny,
what you both get for making fun of me.
Yeah.
They found
I know,
it
it'll never happen
hysterical.
again.
But
It'll
I'm
never
allergic.
happen to me.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't allergic, but now I am.
Yeah.
I was scratching,
Welcome to my.
scratching, stomach.
Mhm.
Showed my wife, she goes, oh my God, you better get some Benadryl. I go, "Oh,
Remember about Bobby, huh?
True.
well, I'm not going to get in trouble for that. Anyway,
Fantastic. So, what's on tap for the next protest? Where are we going? We going back to Kia, or we got anything else?
I'd like to talk to Kia. I'd like to beat the shit out of the bastards.
But you got to tell them the final result of what happened. Now, everybody was like,
Cliffhanger.
Oh, her husband told me, fuck off, Kia. Okay? I said, you watch, you little asshole. I showed him the new engine. I got a new engine from the back.
He dropped the car.
I dropped the car off on a Sunday morning. They weren't open. I left a note. Needs engine. Okay. Because they had a big recall. They have recalls all the time. Kia. I mean, they're getting recalled all the time.
Yeah.
I thought they might go back belly up, so I figured this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
So I took the car up there and left a note. They called me and they said, well, who are you? I said, well, you got my VIN number. You know who I am. They said, well, are you the guy with the signs? I said, that may be me. And they said, well, we have ways of getting around shit like this. I said, here's what I want. I want a brand new fucking engine. Don't give me no shit. Either do that or Santa's going to be around for a long time. Now, they fucked a few more friends of mine, so I got to continue. I want them to give me 4 new cars. Okay? Okay. Send me 4 new cars.
I'm so glad we are on late nights.
So, Dad, whenever you die,
Yeah.
I have to take over the reins of Santa.
Well, you can.
I mean, I didn't know if this was going to be like in your will, like
Yeah.
my only child must become Santa
Yes.
after your demise.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to become an angel, so I can.
Maybe you'll be run over by a Kia. That would be
I mean,
the
oh,
best.
shit. I forgot that fact. Yeah.
Hit by a Kia. Santa. Run over.
You know, that's why I wanted to put my beard on, because now they know who I am.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, you tell everybody everything.
They're a big company. They might send Hitman after me, you know?
no, I got that.
You never know, money. Ah, shit. I have to wear armored protection now after this podcast. You know, you got 14 people watching.
He's definitely your father. Taking pot shots. Anyways, so that's good. I'm glad you got the new engine and everything. I'm very happy.
Well,
with that.
I'd still like to have 4 new cars. One for my brother-in-law, one for the guy that charged $10,000, one for the girl that they let hang for a month. And they like to take
One for your
advantage of
child?
women too.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
One
isn't
for your
there
only child?
somebody missing on this
Your
list?
employee, you
No.
know?
You'll get my Kia when it
Oh,
dies.
Well, fabulous. Aaron, I feel like we've been leaving you out of the story. You got any car stories or Santa stories? I know that you were molested once by an elf.
What? Wow.
Slash
That's
her.
not true, but yeah.
I love how you had to establish that. Well, let's just get this. That's not true. But one
Some
time,
stories. I mean, I've had my share of cars over the years. But dealerships trying to get over on people sometimes. Not that is a true.
You got that right. I mean, you got that right. These dealerships,
If they
I
can,
mean,
they
got
will.
that
If
right.
they can.
Another time I walked in there, I pulled
Hey,
over.
Aaron's telling a story. Don't
No,
be
it's
rude.
okay. Yeah, you're not actually.
I told him not to fuck with me, but So anyway, he's right about these dealerships. I had a full warranty, extended warranty. I go into the fucking dealership. They tell me, well, we have to charge you $150 to look at the problem. I said, I'm going to tell you the fucking problem. I had a mechanic check for that, and he told me what was that. He said, well, that's our policy. I said, fucking policy is made to be broken, asshole. I said, you're going to charge me 150 fucking dollars. I sat in there for 5 fucking hours at a dealership for an oil change and a prognosis or whatever they call it. You know, I said, I told the guy, I said, get my car off the rack. I'm calling the state police and I'm going to choke one against. That's exactly what I told the motherfucker.
oh my goodness! All right, Aaron, give us a car story.
Our story. Well,
I want to interrupt you this time.
no, you're fine. I mean, it's just nothing in particular. I mean, I remember having one car, my Mitsubishi Galant, that was cursed.
What is it?
It was always an accident.
What kind of car is it?
Was it a Kia, was it?
Say it again.
Mitsubishi Galant.
What is it? Say it again.
Gallant.
No, what's the
Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi?
Yeah, Mitsubishi.
Oh, there you go. You're butchering that name.
But,
All right, go ahead, proceed.
but yeah, it was the car that the hex is how they say sometimes cars have a hex on it, or there's something about
Yeah, Fuji.
it had like accident on each side of the car.
You had like the Christine of cars.
Literally, when I had it,
You had a nice
this
Lexus.
is back
What happened to the Lexus?
the Mercedes. Yeah.
Oh wait, was it a Lexus or a Mercedes?
Mercedes. Yeah.
You didn't have a Lexus?
Traded in for the Nissan. That was with.
Oh, so you it was a Mercedes.
Yeah.
So
Fancy.
why'd you trade the Mercedes? Dude, I like the Mercedes.
Maintenance wasn't
Maintenance
worth it
issues?
in the long run. Yeah. Like paying for oil changes on that, where like
I find out
hundreds
on
of dollars.
Mercedes,
Yeah.
you don't jump them like a regular car. You sparks come up with that.
Yeah.
They got them reversed.
Aaron, when are you switching to a Tesla?
Someday.
Bullshit. Why would you do that?
I don't know. I don't need to, but
You're just saying you want to. You want to because it was a
There's nothing wrong with going green.
there's everything
Slowly.
there's everything wrong with going green. I get you're such an asshole. But everything wrong with going green
Make
because
marijuana, that's green.
but nothing is truly green. They still use gas to do things to make it green. The end product may be green, but the beginning, you're burning a hell of a lot more. The
And it's a
atmosphere.
stupid car. It's just a stupid car.
It's all right.
No, it's a stupid car.
I mean, I like the design, but I think the concept of it sucks.
Design.
Looks
You know-
like Volkswagens.
Touch your face. Talk about hot
This
things
is the
like that.
Nene show.
Huh?
Definitely the Nene show. Yeah, I don't know. I just recently got a new car within the last year, so I'm kind of happy with it.
What was it?
It was a Hyundai Veloster.
Oh my God!
First time in my life, I did not buy a Chevy. I always buy Chevy, Equinox, and HHR, Cavaliers, and things like that.
Oh.
I loved my Cavaliers, but I was shopping around. I couldn't find anything. I saw this 2019 Veloster, and it was like a little mini car. I'm like, oh, it's a little mini car. I'm like a big fat guy, and this bitch flies. I get on 79, and I'm just like 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds. I know that's exaggerated, but I am boofing. So I
nice.
fucking love it. It is a sporty car.
Don't
For
let
some
it go
reason
for
it has
100,000 miles though.
Oh, that's what I hear. And I
It's
get
the sister.
that's what I hear. That is what I hear.
Santa will, we can lease Santa to
Listen, when you have troubles, you call me.
Oh, will do, Santa. You are.
We have a fee.
I get you on speed dial. Fantastic. Guys, we are 35 minutes in. That shit.
Can I take a smoke break?
No.
No smoke break.
No.
You can
smoke
take a
break.
smoke break if you want.
Santa can do any fucking thing he wants.
There he goes. Taking a smoke break. Is he going to walk in front of the cameras? There he goes.
Oh, wow, I wasn't supposed to do that, huh?
But, and then we got Bob just sitting there by himself.
Tell us some fun stuff about you.
Hey, listen,
Bob's the best.
he just watched Rain Man, okay?
What
All
is
you'll
that?
get out of him is, uh-oh.
What is he?
Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise.
Oh, Rain Man. I thought he said Green Man. You a big Rain Man fan.
Baseball.
Oh, no.
Bob, where are you from?
Pittsburgh, PA, Highland Park.
Highland Park.
By the zoo, when you see the lions.
We're very, the lion's dead now.
That was till they moved. They moved them well area.
Yeah. They just moved him. He was there for what, 6 years, and then they killed him? They COVID got him. Not COVID. Don't.
Well, do we know what killed the lion?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what killed him, but he's dead. And I hate to say that because we're a big supporter. We do Zubru every year. How fun was Zubru this year?
But then, like 2 days later, the lion died.
I know.
I think it was you.
I remember
You did
messaging you. I'm like, Beanie, did you do something to the lion? And you were like, don't text me. Don't leave a paper trail.
Yeah. And
So sorry about the lion. We love it. But Aaron Romeo, it's the end of the summer. And you are
For a Florida trip.
you're due for a Florida trip.
oh,
You are casting right now. You're doing your casting calls. We talk about this every week.
I do.
You are about to start shooting a music video at this mansion out in Robinson.
Oh yeah.
It is a very it's a connected mansion to the Bar-jutsu family, Bar-jutsu Entertainment.
Yes.
It's Dendron Court. But
Within it.
is this Cellar Dweller?
No, this is not Cellar Dweller.
Okay, because I was gonna say because in Cellar Dweller, I think we should go for some creepy fucking house.
Creepy stuff, yeah.
You know, where somebody was molested.
Bodies
Really
tied-
on the molesting
But you know what's
bodies
funny?
tied in the basement.
You know what's funny though? I said we got to find a house where somebody got molested, and Aaron's like, I know the house that we want. He's like, not telling any family secrets, but I know which house I want to use. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So, what are we looking for? How many ladies are we looking? Because I know we're not looking for dudes.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, when you're doing your casting call for your thing, you're just looking for tits and a vagina.
Yeah, that's
Dudes are gonna show up. They're like, "Hey, I'm here for the music video." You're gonna be like, well, maybe later." But yes, folks, that was a gay reference. But Cellar Dwellers coming up. What's the video that we're gonna be shooting at the mansion?
I have yet to decide. I want it to be like a good one, like one of my newer ones.
We were supposed to do
The man.
the barbecue again there.
Yeah.
And schedules just got fucked up, and I couldn't book it. We could book it, but I didn't have the eligibility in my schedule to do it. So we got to hopefully get that done. I'm hoping that before the weather gets shitty, we can kick off and have, because I know the pool is still open there. The pool is out, and then it just comes around in the back of the corner. But so we got Cellar Dweller coming up, which is good. And hey, speaking of music videos, tonight when we end the show, we got something called, we found it by accident. Oh god, now I'm blanking on the name.
All my friends are dead.
No, but it was they tell me I'm dead, or I can't remember. You'll see it in the music video. Now I feel like an asshole because I'm trying to plug these guys. They're from Indiana, and they're Burning Embers is the band name. But it says they tell me I'm dead or something is the name of the song. Well, anyways, it's a kind of cool song, but you guys will hear it in a few minutes here. But anyways, we're wrapping up. But I just want to find out what else is going on in the world of Aaron. I'm fucking mental case Romeo.
Any girls? Any
girl drama? I mean, no girl drama really per se.
Any dude drama?
We were gonna. I mean, that dating thing coming up, the oatmeal eating.
Well, that sounds exciting.
The oatmeal eating. I mean, what will Aaron eat? That is the segment that you do. Plus, we got to bring. We keep talking about it. I got it. I'm telling you, I'm about to take like a month off of work because we got to bring back the beer pong. Bar-jutsu beer pong is kicking off. We got to get the roster going up so we get the team signed up. We can start filming the episodes here.
Did we find out if Dale accepted
the axe throwing challenge?
Yeah.
I don't know who is it. Is it you?
No, I said I'll do it.
All right, Dale. I know you're watching right now. The challenge has been issued.
That's 1 out of 14, huh?
No.
What? We got. We got. Nini is challenging you to the axe throwing.
I'm accepting the challenge.
You're accepting the challenge. So it is official. We will book it. It is going to be Nini versus the Reverend axe throwing for the FAFO World Championship. I'm very excited. Santa, do you know what the FAFO Championship is?
No. But if you tell me, I probably won't remember.
That is the fuck around and find out heavyweight championship belt, which we got to start bringing every week so we have it.
I've never got to experience it since I'm new to.
What?
I never got to play in any of these challenges.
I only like
You never got to play with
axes, and people don't like.
I do too, but who knows if they make that might happen.
You
when
never
I
got to play in any reindeer games, is what you're saying?
I haven't.
I'm all Christmased up today. I love it. Fantastic. Aaron Romeo's all quiet. He's all sweating. Look at him. I know. He's all sweaty. I can see it glisten off his face. Is that really sweat, though? Dude, you are
one of Santa's
No,
reindeers?
Blitzen.
Oh, Blitzen.
Close enough.
So, anything else? Anything else going on? All right, Steelers, September 10th. Who they play?
Baltimore. I'm going to the game.
No, it's not Baltimore.
Niners.
I definitely know
You're going in October for your birthday.
as much as I don't watch
Browns.
the Steelers, I know.
I think you should watch the whole Steelers season this year. Since you talk so much trash,
No.
why don't you give it a shot? Why? Just what?
I'll tell you, I do watch.
No,
But
you
I
need
don't-
to be religious with it.
No, I do watch. I watch for this show because when they lose, I laugh heartily on this fucking show because Mondays, because normally they're on Sundays, and we got some Monday night ones, but Monday mornings, the crybabies of this town, fuck this team and the coach and the blah 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 blah, and it should have thrown it like this and that, like nobody gives a shit. These guys, they play for millions of dollars. I don't think they care if they actually lose. If you said, all right, Corgo, here's your paycheck. I'm going to give you $3 million. You can go play this game. If you win, we'll cut you a check for $3 million. If you lose, we're still going to cut you a check for $3 million. I'd go out there in a fucking jockstrap and be like, oh shit, interception. Oh well.
That's not even
Pay me my
that
money.
in anybody's mind.
Because when you start introducing as much money as they get, that's what pisses me off. But sports teams, there's no way anywhere anybody should make the insane amount of money that they do for playing a fucking sport. You take a ball and you throw it into a fucking ring, and then you do it again on the other end, and you get like $20 million for that. I've been playing beer pong for like 30 years. Yes, folks, I'm that old. And I haven't gotten shit, but that's not true. I've made some money from it, but not millions. Not even
You
thousands.
take that money and declare it on your taxes?
I don't know what you're talking about, Santa. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. Sincere. Guys, I can't believe it. This show is over. It's almost over. We got a couple minutes left. We're going to hear that music video. Santa, anything you want to add?
How about a little Santa dance?
There it is. There's the Santa dance.
shuffle.
Nene, well done. Booking the guest tag. Guests were booked by Amanda Nene Straw. Thank you so much. Very excited. But you guys were hilarious. The B story, Bob, was absolutely fabulous.
But
Well,
you were amused as well.
I loved it. I love
The Bees are pissed off this year.
I hear you.
It must
I
be
just
climate
myself
change or something.
They keep
But-
telling the story every time they see it. It pisses me off. I'm ready to choke Santa.
Freaking fabulous. Aaron Romeo, Cellar Dweller. What's the name of the music video that we're doing at the mansion?
I still have to figure out which song.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you are
Is it the
fucking
song you wrote
worthless.
about me?
Oh, is that the stretch marks around the mouth thing? Is that the one you were talking about? Or are we talking about something else? I missed it. I don't know. He told me. He told me.
Bob, I got another one for you to choke.
No, that you got to blame him because he's the one that said. Nene, what do you got going on?
Nothing. Ever.
Some brick pointing going on in your life?
No, they work without me.
They just
No,
say
we-
Yeah, they don't need
out of time,
they don't need the mud hoe anymore.
Yeah, we
I've been
about it.
replaced by Bobby.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
fantastic. Well, guys, that's it. I want to thank our guest Bob and Santa, Pittsburgh Santa, for being here. Let me switch over and say
Hey, can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck you, Kia.
There you go. Q Kia, fantastic. Bob, you want to say anything?
No, that's all right.
I want to thank everybody for watching. You know what? I was thinking about that on the way here. I never thank everybody for watching. We get a lot of views every week, and I just say, everybody
Gotta
stay
also
safe.
thank Britt.
I want
Britt is our loyal viewer. My
Britt
friend
watches every week. Britt, you're the
She
best.
does.
Can't wait to have you on the show. Can't wait to have Chelsea on the show. Nikki, I know you're not watching this. You're worthless. You're gonna lose. She knows what I'm talking about. Make sure that she accepted a challenge for the Office DVD trivia game. We have the Dundee waiting, ready to go. You might as well just forfeit now because you're trash. Go get on your exercise bike. No, let me. I
Murder you.
I don't care.
Not-
Why don't you get on your little exercise bike and pedal away and get a new tattoo and dream about the moments where you were so close to winning a Dundee, but you lost to this guy. You suck. I hope that fueled. I hope that. I hope that fueled the flame.
Oh, she's gonna kill me.
Get off your cycling ass and get in here for some DVD trivia. I want to throw a. I'm not going to throw a derogatory. I'm not going to call her a skank. I didn't call her a skank. I said I'm not going to call her a skank. I'm just going to say she has no idea what she's in for because she's not going to do it. She's too chicken. With that said, guys, we're going to end the show with a little music video that we talked about. This band is called Burning Embers. They're out of Indiana State. So from all of us here at Bar-jutsu and Iron City Beer, please drink responsibly. We'll see you next week.
I feel alone, I am depressed. Baby, I'm not at my best. I'm having thoughts, I'm in my head. Tell all my friends I'm dead. I'm feeling numb, so I don't care what you say. I'm feeling lost, so I can sleep all day. And I'll wake up knowing that I feel fine. 'Cause it seems like every day is not my day. I feel alone, I am depressed. Maybe I'm not at my best. I'm having thoughts in my head. Tell all my friends I'm dead. I'm feeling down, down, down. Dead love is down, down, down. Won't be around, round, round. But I'm tired of all this shit. Maybe it makes me sick. I've been saying so long. For good. Tell all my friends I'm